gentlemen, and welcome to Eye on Taxes. I'm Galen Smith, your host, and tonight we have Dr. Rand Paul, Chairman of the Kentucky Taxpayers United. Dr. Paul, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
Dr. Paul, when did this organization begin, and how did it get started?
Well, Kentucky Taxpayers United was founded in 1993. We're part of a network of taxpayer groups all across the country. Our parent organization is the National Taxpayers Union, and we have over 250,000 members nationwide. I first became interested in the taxpayer movement when I was a kid. I grew up in a political family. My father was a U.S. congressman, and I found that one of the rating systems that they did in Congress to rate congressmen on how well they were voting, either their propensity to spend taxpayer dollars or their propensity to be conservative with taxpayer dollars, was done by the National Taxpayers Union. And they did an interesting thing with their ratings. Instead of picking and choosing one or two or three votes about Congress, they chose every vote about spending. So they had over 200 votes usually from each session, and then they ranked the congressmen. So it was a very, I believe, an accurate rating of how congressmen were doing, and a way for the people at home to get an idea of how their individual legislator was voting without knowing all the individual votes, because there's so many hundreds of votes that go on each year. So as a kid, I followed the National Taxpayers Union. They also were very instrumental through the years and have been the biggest proponent of pushing a balanced budget amendment. They started with where they would get less than 100 people to sign up for it. So last time they came within 6 votes of passing the balanced budget amendment. And these activities got me interested in doing something at a statewide level. So we formed the Kentucky Taxpayers United with the same kind of idea, that we would do something similar on a statewide basis, where we would keep our eye on the state legislature and produce a rating of the state legislature based on their votes on taxing and spending issues. And so that's what we got started in 1993. In April of 1994, April 15th to be specific, on Tax Day, we released our first ever taxpayer ratings. And with these ratings, we rated the state legislature on a variety of taxing and spending issues. And this is something that we plan on making one of our main activities over the next couple of years.
How many people are involved in this organization at the present?
The organization involves about 3,000 people within Kentucky, from people from